You're.
Oh, let's get on here real quick.
And they judging Rock Solid from the top of him.
No, whatever. Come on, man. Do something like me now.
Oh, well, best with you.
Okay, now we was talking off camera for a quick second, and she asked me about what I want multiple wives. And my take on that is, I want one woman, one wife, to be able to do what multiple wives can do. That's what I want. And like she said, some people judge me on my videos and how I act.
Tell them who T.O.
No, this is the difference between me and a lot of guys.
Okay.
I'm honest. And that separates me from so many guys. Because they get on these Facebooks and Instagrams, filters, regular pictures, straightforward pictures, holding their lips in, sucking their stomach in, and poetry quotes and all this. I don't do that.
We know T.O. has a fabulous stomach. The ass, man.
I don't suck it in. But listen, I'm just honest, man. I go to work, I take care of my kids, I do the best I can, but I'm me. I like to have fun, and that's just me. I don't act a certain way. Like some women has judged me off of this. And I said, you should be happy because when you meet T.O., you're not meeting my representative.
Right.
You have hours and hours of film, video of me talking about all kinds of different conversations. When I meet you, all I get is a regular picture, like this. How am I able to judge you or know who you are by that? And a couple Facebook statuses.
Right.
So yeah, being that I am of Nigerian descent, I want one woman. But I don't want a woman that don't want to do this, don't want to do this, don't want to do that. Just like me, whatever she requires from me. Now, I'm not going to be the man that I'm going to come to work, come home, and tell me where my dinner at. No, if I get home before you, it's my job to get the kids ready, to wash, clean the house, and if I can't cook, I'm serious. And I'm gonna get that Nigerian meal together.
Look, you trying to get
no, but I'm saying though, I'm a silly guy, but when it comes to my woman, I'm gonna do my best because I don't want to grow old and I don't want to be single forever.
Right.
My boys is watching me, and I'm pretty sure they want to see me with somebody. I want to be with somebody.
Right.
So I do want to have one woman. I just don't want to pick the wrong woman because if I pick a woman and it don't work, a lot of women probably gonna get mad. Oh, you try to holler at her. I don't want to talk to you now. That's fine. But I want my next woman or my next girlfriend to be my last.
All right.
Brother just went on a
No,
rant
man.
here. Look, man, I don't know what's going on, man.
TO267.
Hey, that's exactly what.
Wow.
No, man.
Wow. That's
No.
awesome. But that's awesome. That's awesome.
That's how I truly feel. You know, and
He a good dude. I can vouch, man. Rock Solid 260. I can vouch for him. He a good, solid dude, man. And I think he, from these videos, he's misunderstood. You know what I mean? And
I'm gonna still be me though.
guy.
I'm gonna still be me. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm at a speech trying to get a vote. I'm gonna be who I am.
Right. And Rock Solid just happens to be that guy who functions as if he's here to give a speech.
Right. Like he on the interview.
Not at all. Anybody who knows me knows this is me.
Oh, I know. I'm teasing.
Look, he didn't even know how to joke with it.
Right.
Hey. No, but honestly, this is what makes the show good. Me and him are polar opposites.
Absolutely.
And this is what makes the show good.
All we can speak, and I done ate all I can eat, and you know just what. And I done touched on every spot. It's like a pool inside your box, and I'm ready to take a dive in. And I wanna take your body to the moon.
You said obey. I think that language will get you in trouble.
Edit that part.
Yeah. We gon' don't edit that.
Right.
No, remember
They get mad.
I know. We want them to get mad.
Go ahead.
But I do support what she says.
Right.
When you are in a relationship, and especially for men are physical creatures. Like I won't be in a relationship and get in my head that my man or my husband is never gonna look at another woman.
Right.
Like that would be crazy. So I understand that. But if you are doing what you are supposed to do as a wife, and I do say wife, not girlfriend, because you don't just get certain benefits with from being a girlfriend.
Right.
That's my opinion. I'm probably gonna take some flack for that, but that's okay. I do believe that you shouldn't say no to your husband.
But she's not married.
Well, and she's functioning. She may not be married in the sense of what society,
Right.
and so I don't know.
She
'Cause I
don't
don't,
not have that
I'm
piece of
not,
paper like you.
yeah, I mean, I'm not familiar with this young lady. I know she's a pop artist or something, but I mean, I'm not going to out the gate cater to you.
Okay.
You know, that is, I mean, that's something that I would reserve for
The next level.
for the next level. And we give too freely, too fast.
Right.
So you can't be my man and think that you can require certain things from me. If you are my husband, then I understand as your wife, I am required to fulfill thus and so.
Right.
And that's just what it is. I don't see the issue with that. Me denying my husband sex, especially when he's doing what he's supposed to do.
Now you saying husband. So let's say,
Yeah.
let me say this. Let's say that you're in a relationship for 5 years, but y'all are not married. Y'all don't
Have you
that
made a
piece of-
commitment?
piece of paper.
Have you made, and again,
Yes.
just like in polygyny, there is no piece of paper
Okay,
that says this
okay.
makes this what it is. But I'm saying, if 5 years you've been in a relationship, hell, a year you've been in a relationship, and you guys have committed to one another, there are certain things. If
Okay.
you've made a decision that you're not going to do a traditional marriage, and you're spiritually married,
Right.
and that's understood, that's been discussed. You can't just come with, oh, baby, go get me that beer out the refrigerator, and she be like, what?
That'll be
What?
for him.
And
not
then,
you.
oh,
I don't
okay.
drink beer.
I mean, for the
What?
look.
Oh!
Go ahead.
I'm done with you.
Hey,
I'm done
man.
with you.
Ladies
So-
love me.
Hey, he told us not to go my mental. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say stuff like
Ladies
that.
love
okay.
me.
But go ahead.
But you can't just, in that moment, be like, oh, well, we spiritually married. You know, there
Right.
has to be an understanding.
Let me ask you a question to jump on that. Now let's say that you decided one night to say no, or you didn't feel like it, or you was too tired, or whatever, and your man cheated, right? Right? Y'all was committed, whatever. You just said no too many times, okay?
Okay, you
Cause
said
it,
that night. You said one night, so now it's too many
a couple.
times.
Let's say in a matter of a month, you might have said no 4 times, okay? And y'all committed, but you just didn't feel like it. You really was tired. But just listen to what I'm saying.
Man,
So, let's say he said, hey, babe, I know I didn't tell you this. Some things has been going on, and I cheated on you.
He honest.
You didn't know about it, and y'all been together for a while. He said he cheated on you. Now, we heard this from a certain woman. We're not going to say her name.
Right.
But she had said that if a man cheats on her one time, and they've been together for over 5 years,
It's over.
great relationship, it's over. And this same woman is back in the relationship with this guy.
Right.
So,
goodness.
because everybody's not gonna say yes to every single time,
Right,
single time.
right.
So what would you do? Would it be over?
You know, I can't say that.
Okay.
I can't say that. What I can say is what I would do is, of course, you're going to be hurt.
Right.
And typically when you're hurt, the anger is the first
Right.
emotion, hurt comes secondary. But I would have to self-reflect and see if that's an excuse that he's making. Well, you weren't giving me any, it can't just be sexual.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If a man is in a committed relationship and you say no 3 or 4 times, that is not the reason he's cheating.
Right.
So that's when I would look at myself first
Right.
and see, okay, so in what other areas am I lacking? Am I not letting him know that he's appreciated? Am I not letting him know that he's valued?
Women
You
don't
know
do
what I'm
that.
saying? But yes, they do. What women? This woman.
Yeah, you rare. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
What she's saying is rare.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because just like you had a conversation with that last one, I'm done. I'm out of here.
Right.
And you don't ever. I would look at myself too, like, what
Right.
did I do?
Absolutely.
Because if you
correct.
if you ever watch some of these cheating shows, you always at work. You always here. You never not spending enough time with. You gotta do them. You gotta look at yourself like, damn, what did I do that I wasn't doing in the beginning?
Right.
That's why you say when you self-evaluate, someone's like, nah.
But that's
just
that's someone not wanting to face the
To
music.
deal with the
Right.
You have to
real
deal with your own
issues.
issues. I think that ownership, we don't own our stuff.
We don't.
Men and women,
Right.
we make excuses.
Right.
So if you can't own what it is that may have led to, because you can't make anyone do anything.
Right.
I can't make a man cheat on me. You can't make a woman cheat on you. There are things that are going to that could lead to her doing so, but ultimately, it is a woman's decision. It is a man's decision.
Right.
So we just have to take time to self-reflect and see what areas, if you truly love that person, saying it's over out the gate, if you know, when it happens, that does not equate to me that you love that person.
And then you have to understand. You also have to understand that people make mistakes, and I'm not justifying cheating, but if
No.
there's certain things that aren't being met, and that person is taking the time, like, babe,
To tell them.
I'm not feeling like you support me. I'm not feeling like you there for me, and you feel the need to only, oh well, act like you not really hearing them, and oh, but you better not cheat on me. It's like you really opening
That's
the
not
door.
realistic.
You can't do nothing but blame
Absolutely.
yourself.
You're tempting. If
Yes,
when you're like,
exactly.
oh well, yeah, you can say all that, but if you cheat, it's done. You're. Why would you do that? You're tempting.
Exactly.
You're trying to assert a level of control of that person.
Yeah, and I just think, and I'm gonna probably get some flack. I just think that
Black kings over here.
a lot of
Yup.
women, and I don't mind saying it. I think a lot of women truly have watched too many movies, have been hurt by too many people, and they create this false image of what the man is supposed to be, instead of looking and seeing what type of man you dealing with. You can't, like you said, you can't change a man.
No.
You can't, oh, I got with him and I thought he was going to change. No, it's not going to happen. You got to love yourself first and foremost.
Absolutely.
And I'm speaking from experience because I was with somebody who wasn't right for me. But I loved him. I wanted to make it work. You know what I mean? We had kids together. You feel what I'm saying? Like all of that. And because we had kids together, like I'm big on trying to keep that family unit together.
To a fault.
But it's to a fault. It may destroy me, but my children get to see their mother and their father good. But
Well, that's what you think they're seeing.
right. But in reality, they're seeing something totally different. So I had to take a step back, and now we good friends now. You know what I mean? And I had to be the one to step back and be like, this is destroying us. You know what I mean? And really, what I thought I was doing that was good was really hurting the situation even more. So I just think we, as people, need to deal with real situations, look in the mirror at ourselves, and really handle them.
Yeah.
Ladies, stop. Why do you continue to deal with the same type of man, and it's led to failed relationships?
Right.
Fellas, why do you deal with the same type of
All we
man?
can speak, and I done ate all I can eat.